Okay, just started this. 75-degree ambient temperature in here. Water temperature was a little bit above 70 just now. Put 16 ounces of water into the tube pan, and I've got a muffin in the titanium pot. Muffin's on a piece of Teflon sheet raised up a little bit on some hardware cloth so it's not sitting right on the bottom. So right now we have the flat cat stove burning underneath. 30 milliliters of fuel in there, so that's not going to burn for very long. 2 cups of water. And you can see I'm getting some serious heat in between the tube pan and the titanium pot right there. That is heating up in there. And my water is going to boil really quickly. My 2 cups that are in the tube pan, probably too quickly for completely baking the muffin that's in the pot on top. So I'm thinking I'm going to need a lower output stove for this application. So the stove that I have on order for tomorrow might work, and the one of the stoves with a continuous fuel supply might be even better if it could be refueled. Alright, so this is the temperature probe inside the upper titanium baking chamber. Temperature's going up now. We're at 280, just about. There we are, 280. So give you a close-up look. Not much going on. The water was, like I said, room temperature when I put the 2 cups of water in the tube pan. We've got a lot of heat coming up around this pot right now. I've noticed that raising it up, the titanium pot's sitting on a piece of hardware cloth here, and there's this air gap around the titanium pot, so the tube pan is a little bit tighter in the Bobcat windscreen, so it's not allowing the vent holes that normally would allow some of the heat from the stove to come out through these holes. So it's actually going up through the tube in the center of the pot and then coming out through this gap here. If I were to take this pot and lower it down onto the top of the tube, it would slow down the burn considerably and lower the temperature in the pot. But right now we've got 290 degrees. That's going to keep going up a little bit. So I think our biscuit's going to be cooking right now. And if I had enough cook time, bake time, but my water in there, I've got a shimmer in the water in the pot already. That's getting hot. So we're at like 4 minutes right now, and that 2 cups of water is getting hot already. I think that our boil time is going to be really good, and we're also going to be baking a biscuit at the same time. Now, ambient temperature is, almost 80 degrees out today here in Lancaster, so that's got to be taken into consideration with the boil time here. But by no means are we wasting our heat just baking and using the water as an insulator. We are actively boiling that water that's in that pot really efficiently. At the same time, we're using that heat to heat up the baking chamber in the titanium pot. So the temperature keeps rising. 286 right now inside the baking chamber, and I've got a boil. I'm definitely, it's not a full rolling boil yet, but I see lots of motion in that water in the tube pan. And video time is at like 4 minutes now. I've got a countdown timer going on this iPhone where I'm taking the video right now, but I think that once I break a solid boil, I'll check what the time is, but it was really quick to boil 2 cups of water. That's really quick. Alright, I'll check back in a little bit. Thanks.